My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but you tweaking. I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Security Bag Trading YouTube channel. It's your boy Chuck, and I know it's been a couple weeks, but we didn't have any updates with the current trades. But now they have all hit take profits. We're gonna go ahead and give you guys some fire updated content on gold and Great Britain USD. Without further ado, let's get started. Um, just give you guys a quick snapshot of what happened the last few weeks. As we mentioned, we was looking for gold to give us a pullback around this area. Came very shy of it, this take profit, and we bought right in the zone once we seen a rejection, and we did get a pullback up to this zone, a fake breakout, and then pull right back below the breakout. And as you know, we all been waiting on this all-time high to hit, which we finally got, but it took a few weeks for gold to actually achieve that goal. And we got a little consolidation within this zone between 2010 and 1980 area. As you can see, we had a few days of just bouncing off this trend line here until we finally got a breakout with the news we had last week, and it took us right up to our take profit zone, and we completed a new all-time high here. You can see. All right, so going forward, we're just going to give you guys some updated content to give you guidance on what's up to come for gold for the next upcoming weeks. So without further ado, let's get this cleaned up real quick so we can see what's going on. Okay, we currently got gold sitting at 2015 area, 2016, and I'll give you guys my forecast on what I see gold doing for the next week or so. All right. What we want looking for gold is to either break out below this zone, which I do see that happen based off of what we have going on with the dollar right now. I do think the dollar is going to gain strength as it's been crashing for the last few weeks, last few months. So we will see some rejection, but I don't think it's going to happen immediately. We're going to get a couple fake outs. So what I would like to see gold do for the upcoming weeks is either, of course, the first scenario would be to the breakout to the low here. But in order for that to happen, we will need gold now to break out below this last pullback. And that was a very hard rejection. So in order for us to get a continuation down, it would definitely have to break this zone from last week. So that is now going to be currently our new breakout zone. Okay. And if we break out here, we will see gold pull back to the old breakout, which is around 1935, 1940 area. So we're just going to update that real quick. That's going to be our take profit overall, this zone right here. Okay, second scenario we can see is we could get some continuation rejection and possibly see gold pull back up to the all-time high before making a rejection back down. But overall, this will be the area we're looking for long term. Now, as you know, you guys that are new here, I always like to give you guys my projection of what I see and what I would be doing. my trade will be in the red here. So what I'm looking for gold is to maybe slightly get us a little fake out, coming downward, and to see gold push back upward somewhere in this area, somewhere 2035, 2040 area. And then I would like to see gold continue on downward and breaking this breakout zone to the take profit area. And we can let's just put the Fibonacci on there, see what our pullback is. So at the all-time high, coming down to this previous zone, the 61.85 and the 50% areas, as I mentioned, is around the 2031 and the 2040 area. So somewhere in here is where I'm looking for a rejection. So I'm just go ahead and highlight that zone overall, and our sell zone, we're going to change that to blue so we can identify that area clearly. And this is our overall sell zone. Okay. Now, with that being said, we can definitely use this all-time high as I know it's pretty far, but we could definitely use that as our stop loss zone. I do not see gold making its way back up here, but again, it could possibly get close to it. But overall, this would be my stop loss anywhere between 2082, 2085, 2084 area. We're just going to make this our stop loss zone. If we break that, we're going to definitely continue higher. Do I see that happening? I do not. But anything is possible in this market today. So you definitely have to play it safely and use money management. So if this zone does hit, that you're able to recover and continue trading in the opposite direction. Okay. So we're just going to label that our stop loss. And that is all we have for gold for this week. I'm just going to ride this one till this zone is hit. And then from there, if you're in my Signal group, you will get updates on what we need to do next. But if not, the next upcoming video, I will provide an update on the overall direction of what I see gold doing. But as for now, this is the play. So make sure you guys get a screenshot of this, and the best of luck for next week. All right, moving right along to Great Britain USD really quick. And Great Britain USD, the same thing as gold. We just was waiting for this area to break out, as we talked about previous weeks, maybe about probably about a month ago, and we broke out of the zone, and we just pretty much been consolidating, making our way all the way up, and we finally hit this take profit. It's been a long ride, but if you guys was able to hang on, definitely was worth it. As you know, my Signal group, we would begin updates back and forth, and taking pretty much capitalizing on the ups and downs, but we finally have achieved our goal. So now moving forward, I don't see much with Great Britain USD overall, but I do see that we need to provide it with a rejection. Just based off the Fibonacci here, if we just go from this bottom for the breakout area, We flip that around really quick. It would just go with the bottom area here from 1.2346 area to the high. You can clearly see that we are due for a rejection around 1 point. If we're looking at 61 or 50%, so we're looking at a rejection to come back down to the 1.254 area in between 1.25042 area. So let's go ahead and mark that off really quick. So we're talking somewhere in this area, which is perfect. As you look at right here at this engulfing candle, we can see that we may possibly get pulled back and touching that engulfing candle, which makes very much sense of why that is adding up on this Fibonacci pullback. So that is all I'm going to be looking for overall. I would not risk anything further with Great Britain USD because there's a lot of updated news that's been going on. This market really could recover and push this a lot higher. But overall, I do want to see Great Britain USD give us a little pullback, a little breather just to gain more strength or continue crashing. It can do either one. So we're going to mark that off. We're going to take this and drag it down here and make everything a lot faster. This is going to be our take profit area. Somewhere in here, which is not really bad, you know. Looking at possibly about 100 pips, which is not bad at all. Easy trade. So again, and this is going to be the stop loss because as you can see, this is on our weekly chart. This is actually the highs that we do not want to touch. So we're going to mark that as our stop loss area. And I would just jump on the weekly really quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, so just going across the board on the weekly, you can see here we're maxed out previously. So we pretty much came right back at that zone. Again, another engulfing candle. So we really want to see that matches up for next week. So with that being said, we definitely probably can get a little pullback, giving us a matching wick. And again, this will be the first take profit, but we really can see this just continue dropping. So let's go ahead and add a breakout zone for that one also. But overall, I do not want to see this break. If this break, we definitely will see this continue happening. And that's why I say you definitely want to play it safe because this could happen any day again. With everything that's going on in the world, with the interest rates just extremely high, this easy can just continue pushing upward. But as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen yet. But so let's capitalize on just this quick pullback. And then from there, it may just explode upward. All right. So yeah, so let's just play this song here for right now. If you're feeling that you would like to try to risk more, continue. You can just, once you set this sell, just put a stop loss at your entry and just maybe see what happens. It may continue dropping, but I would play it safely and I would take all profits here personally if I was you guys. But you guys manage your risk and your accounts as you feel free. And let's see what happened. Okay, give me just a second here. I want to clean up this a little bit. I have stuff all over the place from the previous week. So we just want to get a clean slate. Starting off with some new charts here. And this also could be a nice area pullback to easily. If this continues downward, we can definitely see this come back to this breakout zone. So that is not far-fetched. So let's just move that over just in case. This is not far-fetched at all. Let's change that to green. All right. And it's going to show what I'll be playing overall Great Britain USD in the red. I'm looking for definitely, I want to see that give me somewhat a pushback upward as I'm looking for gold to go back up also. So I'm expecting Great Britain USD should follow right along with it. And then I want to see that come down to this area. Plan for Great Britain USD, I would not be risking anything else. If everything just happens after this, I just would not be in this trade, as I don't trade Great Britain USD as much anyways. Just a quick, simple 100 pips and I'm out. All right, guys. So definitely play this one safely. If you're going to get here, trail that stop or just close out completely or put a stop loss at your entry. All right, so make sure you get a screenshot of this. This is all I have for Great Britain USD. And let's check out the dollar real quick, see what's going on with that pair. And as you know, the dollar pretty much drives the market overall for Great Britain USD and gold. And if you've been following along with my channel, you can see that we have been doing exactly as we mentioned, which is why we was able to determine what the dollar and Great Britain USD is going to do for the next upcoming weeks. So now we at a zone that is very critical in the market. We either just need a breakout below, but as you can see, we're getting a little consolidation. I honestly just feel with everything that's going on, this is going to hold, because you can see here we came down one time, twice, and came shy here. So I don't think we're going to get that extra push, but again, it could happen if this does break, which we can now bring this breakout zone a little bit lower because we now have a new breakout zone. So if this does break, as I just mentioned, this would change the scenario to everything that we just showed you guys. Definitely would change the scenario to everything I just showed you. We can definitely see gold and Great Britain USD just skyrocket. This breaks. But as of right now, I do not see that happening. Want to see some rejection upward to two possible zones here. One being this first zone here, and then the second one being in this area. Now, what happens after that is going to be very hard to predict, because again, anything can happen. We can either crash or we can continue going higher. So until that time come, I'm just gonna wait it out. But once we get here, I would pretty much be taking all my trades and closing the count, and just sitting back and watching. I'd rather just be out the trade instead of guessing back and forth what's going to happen next until I get a solid move on the DXY. All right. So that's all I have. Overall, thank you guys for joining. If you're looking for a good Telegram group to jump on, just to follow along what's going on in the market, Signal group, You can find all that information here in the description. If you just need to reach out to me, any questions you may have, please reach out. You can find my information also in the description. Again, thanks you guys for jumping on. I hope you have a blessed week. And again, thank you.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind.